Grind. Whoa! I just broke it. I literally just broke it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video. My name is Nick, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you the garage sale haul that my wife brought home from this past weekend. This past Saturday, she went out for about 8 hours, took $125 with her, used a little bit of that for fuel. So I'm going to show you how we compensate for that, and we're just going to kind of jump right into this. This video is probably going to be a little bit long, like the last haul video. And so there's gonna be very little editing to this. I'm just gonna try to like punch it out and then process it and upload it. So let's jump into this. Like I said, my wife spent $125 while she was out. She's paid $12 in fuel and then about maybe 10 bucks in buying like little books for herself that she wanted. And so we're gonna compensate sort of for that. We're gonna make sure that we make enough money to get 3 times the amount, to cover 3 times the amount of whatever she spent on herself or for fuel, if that makes sense. I hope you guys understand. Real quick, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button and click the bell notification bell. And yeah, you'll get updates when I post these kind of videos. Right now, change of scenery. I'm at my in-laws' house. They went to Canada for 3 weeks, and they said, Nick, you can use the house to do pictures. Got a little photo studio set up right there. And then like take care of their dog and chickens. So this is my office for the next 3 weeks, and let's jump into this. This table right here is basically what we've got. A few games right here, and then like some extra little things here. Let me move them over to the table. So spent $120-ish, $125 in that ballpark there. And the one thing that we're not accounting for today is a lot of comics. I don't know, 10 or 12 comic books. My wife paid $7. We don't know a lot about comics, but my brother-in-law, my wife's brother, knows everything about comics, and so she is sending him the information. He lives in Japan, so it might take a little bit of time to get all that information back. So let's jump into this real quick. The first thing we've got here is a VTech dog. Leona paid 50 cents. It's going for $9 plus shipping. Reminder, like as with last time, everything is plus shipping. So we're not including any shipping on this. When we list, we might end up doing free shipping, but we'll bump the price. So any prices that I give you today, they are plus shipping. Also, every price that I give you is pretty steady comps. What we found has sold on eBay for that price, right? I hope that makes sense. Cool. The next thing is this sterling cross. This is a Navajo. It's a Navajo, like authentic Navajo jewelry. It's signed. It's sterling silver. Paid $1. That particular piece is going for $12. Brooches. This is something that's pretty exciting. We have these 49 brooches here. Now, the thing about brooches is it's kind of hit or miss. You have to know what you're looking for. Luckily, my mother-in-law is a brooch master. As you can see right there, brooches for her collection, personal collection there, like there. She knows everything about brooches, and so I know a little bit about brooches. All there, they're everywhere. That case back there, all brooches. It's what she collects, and she resells also. So I know a little bit about brooches, and we've got some really good stuff in here, and we've got some junk in here. Total 49 pieces. The goal is we're gonna try to do between $3 on the low side per piece, up to $10 per piece on the high side. It's gonna be very difficult to get $10 per piece. This thing right here, it's a bedazzled seahorse. This will probably get 10, no problem. Then there is a flamingo of the same sort of look right here, not missing any stones. That's a pretty legit brooch. So these brooches on the low end, we're gonna say $3. So 150 bucks for that lot. On the high end, $10. Hopefully we can push it to that. and that would be 490 bucks. Not getting my hopes up for that, but who knows? Maybe we'll do some research and dig more into it and see that they're actually worth something. Daisy and Minnie set. So this little house, it's a miniature Minnie Mouse and Daisy house set. So basically, Daisy and Minnie got a crib together, and that's that. Paid $1, selling for $8. These soccer cleats, just Umbro, right? Girls soccer cleats. Used a couple times, maybe a little bit dirty, but not scuffed at all. Paid $1.50. Those particular ones selling for $10. Not bad. This OtterBox used. We paid $1. It's selling for $8. Hold on. Selling for $5. Golf bag. This Callaway golf bag right here. Paid $7. And that's going for $45. It took me literally like 2 days to process all this stuff and get all the comps and prices so I could make this video for you. So if you're enjoying this and if you like it, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button to give it a like. Also, if you have any cool things to say, the comment section is where you would say them. All right, this watch, Stella. Darn it, I only have one hand, so I'm gonna try to pop this watch open. Hold on one sec. All right, this watch is Wristology, and the model name is Stella. Okay, so all the pieces are there, all the paperwork. It's really good condition. We paid $1. That's selling for 40 bucks in this used condition. Brand new, they're 99. So that's a pretty good piece there. The shopping cart cover, baby cover, or shopping cart cover for your baby. There we go. It's Eddie Bauer. We paid $1. It's going for $12. This Kindle Fire slim cover case, bought it for 50 cents. It's going for $6. Those are like the little fillers, right? So they're not super exciting to sell. They're not gonna make you tons of money, but they fill in the gaps between the huge sales that are a little bit slower to come in. Hello Kitty. This little Sanrio Hello Kitty dispenser thing. It comes with all the little plastic balls and the treat or toys that go inside. You put your coin in, you turn the dial, it pops out. Brand new, $30 at Kohl's. That's not what we're gonna get for it because it's definitely used. We paid $1. It's going for $25 in very good condition with all the pieces. So I'm thinking maybe like 20 bucks. This canteen, where'd the canteen go? Canteen. I think they sell this at Bass Pro Shops, like Outdoor World, Cabela's. So we paid 50 cents for this, and it's going for $8. That's good. Shoes. These shoes are brand new, $22. I think that's a Target tag, if I'm not mistaken. Cat and Jack. Yeah, that's Target. I used to work at Target. I used to work at their one of their main distribution centers, and I drove a forklift, and that was terrible. I did it for 3 months. So the shoes, $1. They're going for $8 online. Spider-Man Blu-ray, still sealed. It says 3 on there, but you know we didn't pay 3. Okay, paid $1.50, and it's going for 10 plus. Even if you paid 3, 10 plus is still 3 times in your money, so that's a win. But we paid $1.50 and it'll sell for 10. My wife never, ever pays full price for anything, like asking price at garage sales. She always asks for a little bit less. There's no harm in asking. If they say no and it's still a good deal, then buy it. If they say no and it's not a good deal, then you walk away and you save your money for someone else who wants to give you a good deal. All right, projector with sub. This is the Epson Movie Mate 25. It comes with all the cords, all the cables, this remote, well, there you go, this remote, and the subwoofer here. In used condition, it's selling for $175. We paid $20. It does need a new bulb. However, I was able to find a brand new bulb. Why am I walking in here? I was able to find a brand new bulb for 25 bucks on eBay. So we should be able to put the new bulb in it. Will be $45 invested. Still sell it for the $175, which is going to be, it'll be like 4.5 times our money. Which is not bad. Like, I think that's a fair thing to do, right? The wedding arch. this wedding arch I thought was gonna be a dud. It's brand new, never used. They bought it and then never used it. The box is a little bit beat up. Everything's in there, never been used. Let's see, we paid $3. They're going consistently $45, but this was a free shipping thing. I couldn't find any that were like added shipping, so $45 free shipping. However, since we only spent $3 on it, all we would need to do is get $9, but we'll get more than that. We'll get, you know, $30 and then 15 shipping, we'll say. This coffee grinder, vintage coffee grinder, I found several of these. I won't say several. I found a few of these for sale, these coffee grinders. Whoa! I just broke it. I literally just broke it. Holy cow. I just broke the drawer that goes inside. So, oh man. Oh man. In a former life, I was a woodworker. You see that sign? I made that sign for my in-laws, right? I have all the stuff to fix this. Okay, so wow, that was something. Holy cow. Okay, coffee grinder. We paid $2.50. It's selling for $18, but now I gotta invest some time to fix this. That's okay, a little bit of wood glue and hold, you know, put the clamps on it and it'll hold and it'll be good. Cool, so candelabra. I'm probably gonna stop picking things up because I'm not gonna drop anything else today. This candelabra right here, vintage Italian, has a marble base here. Here's what the glass things look like. I only unwrapped one because I don't want to break them. So we paid $5 for this, and this particular one, we found it with the danglies and all that. This exact one is going for $30 plus shipping. That is a good deal. This vintage Snow White, Seven Dwarfs, Disney mug, and it has the 14 karat gold ring around the edge there and on the handle. Cool, so we paid 50 cents, and that particular one we have found selling for $12. Cups, wedding cups. So there's these wedding shot glasses, and they say best day ever. It's 2 boxes of, I think it's 2 boxes of 100. It might be 2 boxes of 50 to total 100. So with those, we paid $1, and they're getting $10 for 100. So that's something. The photo props, this was kind of a dud, but there's a tactic in this. So photo booth props, brand new, unopened. There's 16 pieces. These were selling, we bought them for $1, and they were selling for like $5 plus shipping. Not really interested in that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pair it with the wedding arch, and maybe that'll help that sell faster, right? We just give that piece away because we can afford that. These sewing kits right here, it's a big sort of like tackle box looking thing right there and right there. We paid $4 a piece on these, but random vintage tackle boxes like this are selling for $30+, and we dug into one of them, and we're finding like tons of really old threads and buttons. Like some of these threads on here are 15 cents. So that kind of tells you like, when was the last time you saw a thread? I mean, most of you have probably never seen a thread spool, period. But maybe you have, but not for 15 cents. So they're definitely vintage, maybe even antique. We'll have to do some research. But so yeah, we're just gonna say 30, but my wife will probably dig into these and find some little treasures inside. You know, it only takes like 1 or 2 gold buttons to make that $100 piece. But right now we're just gonna say $30 on each of those. And they're chock full of different stuff, like tons of stuff. All right, the silver plate set. So these two, well, let's see. These 2 silver plate sets, it's like a serving dish and a spoon, and then another serving dish and spoon. I'm not sure which one is which, but one of them is selling, we bought it for 2 and it's selling for 13. The other one, we bought it for 1 and it's selling for 8. So that's not bad. This silver plate bowl, we paid 50 cents, and this is actually going for $20. I will show you this. This lady kept her silver in immaculate condition. You can see like she wrapped it so that the oxygen can't get into it and oxidize it, because once oxygen touches silver, it starts to tarnish it and make it turn like gray and black. And so she took very, very good care of her silver to make sure it didn't do that. Disney pitcher. This thing was weird. Paid 50 cents. similar things were going for $8, but I don't know really how like popular Goofy is. So it says 8. We'll see. Then this jewelry lot. 110 pieces of jewelry and earrings and like random things, and there's necklaces in another box, but 110 total pieces. This is actually a brooch. This should not be in here. We're gonna say on the, for 110 pieces, on the low end, $1 a piece plus shipping. If we just sold each piece of jewelry for $1 plus shipping, you know, $2.75 a piece, I think we can move it pretty quick. That would turn $110. However, I think we can get $3 a piece for this jewelry. And those are sets or individual pieces. So 110 could be like a bunch of necklaces individually, or a set of earrings together would make one piece. Okay, so $3 for a pair of earrings. Maybe they're worth more, but it's a bulk thing, and it's going to take forever to photograph and list 110 pieces. So the range we have on that is between $1 and $3 per piece, anywhere from 110 to 330 bucks. This watch lot, we paid $5, and it came with 2 watches that are, I don't know if they're considered brand new, but they have the little case that they came in originally. Hold up. All right, so they're Xavier watches. There's a men's and a women's matching, sort of matching, not 100% match, but I have to like, I'm one-handed here. Yeah, so sort of like a matching set, I guess. The ladies was going for 12 and the men's was going for 15. So that right there already is, what, 27? And the rest of them are like sort of old 1980s Timex. Some of them are garbage. I'm gonna go and like study them further, but I think we can get $3 or $4 a piece. So we're hoping for like 50 bucks off of that watch lot. Out of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 watches, hoping to average $5 a piece. We'll see. We got these 2 candelabras. Where'd they go? Here they are. These 2 like miniature candelabras. They are vintage. They are brass. We got them for $1 a piece, and they are selling, these exact ones are selling for $6 a piece on the bay. We have this zither, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a musical instrument. I will show you. My wife is going to correct me when she sees this video. Cool. It has the original pick, and it has a lot of the sheet music. So we got the zither, I think is what we'll call it, for $1. This particular one with a couple missing pieces online is selling for $24. We got this vintage game Aggravation right there. Bought it for $1. It's selling for selling for $12. And then this Milton Bradley combo games, got it for $1, selling for $12. These cameo pictures, 2 cameo pictures. These are severely antique, like legit antique, not just vintage. So these are a brand called a Cameo Creation, and then it has like the person's name of that has their picture taken. Right there we go, right there. I don't know. I'm not into it, but I'm into money, and so if it flips for money, I'm good. So the cameo pictures, we bought $1 a piece times 2, so $2. They are selling for $32. I'm gonna try to just get 30 and move these quickly and get it done. Double Cross at Crisscross is this little 8mm reel. It's Abbott and Costello, mint condition, mint. Paid $1 for it. That thing is selling for $10 plus shipping. Pretty awesome. Find a car bingo. It's got 3 papers in there. So basically this is like super old vintage. It's got all the car models from whenever 70 years, 60 years ago. And you give this to your kid on a road trip, and you let them try to find cars, and then they play, and hopefully it keeps them occupied for hours. That's before iPads and all that stuff, so cool. That we paid 50 cents, and it's selling for $13 just for 3 cards. Some people had like 8 cards, and it was going for much, much more. And then these 1955 I would call these antique. They are happiness storybook books. There are 5 of them, all from 1955. 2 of them I found comps for. That would be Mother Goose and Hansel and Gretel. They were selling for $4.95 plus shipping for each one. I'm gonna sell the whole set. I don't know, maybe like 20 bucks. I'm thinking $20 plus shipping. All the pages are there. There's no rips, there's no tears, like mint condition. Mint condition. A little bit of yellowing because they're like 70 years old, 60 something years old. They're old. So, but you can see it right there on the corner, 19 cents back in 1955. Pretty rad, pretty cool. So what's the number? Like, what is the actual value of all of this? On the low end, if we lowballed ourselves on everything and just tried to like undercut and get the lowest price just to move this stuff, it's $1,017. Remember, that's off of 120 bucks that my wife spent, which includes the fuel. On the high end, it is 1,616. That's gonna be a stretch. That's gonna be pretty difficult to accomplish because we're gonna have to sell everything for top dollar to reach that. I think if we can get 1,200 out of it, we'll be sitting really, really nice, and that'll be a good thing. Now, how do we compensate for spending fuel and like taking that money away from buying stuff at garage sales to put fuel to actually get us to the garage sales? You know, that's kind of a tricky area. You don't want to spend your reinvest money on fuel. However, you need fuel to get to the garage sales to get stuff. So what we do is we make sure that on some of the stuff, we must get 10 times the value on several things in order to cover that $12 in fuel plus another $24. Because remember, whenever you're spending money on stuff, think about it like this. You're not buying $10 of fuel, you're buying $30 of fuel, because you could be spending that $10 on things to buy and then flip and make 30 bucks. That's the way I look at it when I go to Starbucks. Anytime I want to get their sweet black tea with 7 extra pumps of sweetener, yes, I know, I live in the South, so it's gotta be sweet. Anytime you go out, you know, and you get that $3.50 tea, it's not really $3.50, it's 10 bucks and 50 cents, because I've got to triple that whatever I'm spending. That's sort of how I think about it. So the $12 in fuel, we need to find stuff that can make us 10 times the money on that so that we can roll it over and compensate for the fuel loss, fuel money lost, whatever, you get it. Guys, thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't see last week's video, click up here and check it out, and I'll see you guys on the next video.